Hello and welcome. My name is Dawn Raptis. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today I have for you a really sweet card. I'm showcasing the Sale-a-bration Whimsical Words stamp set. That's a stamp set that you'll get for free during Sale-a-bration. So when you spend $50 on any Stampin' Up! Product, you'll be able to get this stamp set for free. The stamp that we're going to be using today, I'm going to bring it up a little bit closer so you'll be able to see it. The stamp we're going to be using today is Follow Your Heart, It Knows the Way. The other product that I'm going to be showcasing is the Textured Impressions folder from Big Shot. And this one is exclusive for Stampin' Up! And it's really, really cute. It's little tiny polka dots, and I know you're going to love it. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the Big Shot, the exclusive one for Stampin' Up! And I have my clear plates here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to, inside this textured folder, now you're going to see that there's polka dots there and there's little polka dots there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little piece of paper here, and this is white textured cardstock, and I'm just going to lay that in here. Okay, now here's how you're going to use this this little folder. Okay, there's one side that's recessed and one side that the dots, you can feel it, they're raised. So you're going to want to put that down. The side that you want the dots to be sticking out is the side that you want to put up. Okay, so I'm going to lay this down on my plate and put this through here. It doesn't matter if it's straight or not because it's just going to go through. I'm going to crank that through. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to open this die, and then you're going to see that the paper has some really, really sweet polka dots on there. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is we're going to be using Stampin' Up's small open-end envelopes. So it's a rectangle, and it has this little flap here. Okay, and I thought it'd be really, really sweet if I had some little raised dots on my envelope as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the flap side down on the dots that are raised because I want to be sticking up, and I'm going to stick this in here. I'm going to pop it through the Big Shot again, and we are going to have to do this one more time because I'm not able to get the entire envelope in there. Okay, so we're going to get that through, slide this through again. Oops, sorry about that, the motion on the camera there. So then what I'm going to do is look how adorable that is, huh? Look at that envelope, and look at on the other side. All the dots are recessed. So fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line this up again. Now, I want to get this in the camera so you can really see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line it up on some dots that are already rolled through. I'm going to put it through again. I just want to get it on that little edge that I missed there. Okay, and then I'm going to crank this through. Okay, and as soon as I see that it went through that part, I could just bring it back. It doesn't have to go all the way through. Okay, and there you go. There we have the entire envelope has all the dots on it. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh, I would be flipping out. I got that in the mail. Huh. Next thing I want to show you is, this is the Heart Punch from Stampin' Up! And there'll be all ordering information on my blog. A link to that afterwards. And what I did was I just have a piece of real red cardstock, and I'm just going to slide that in because I just want one real red heart. I'm just going to punch it. So you can see I have one real red heart. Okay. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to take that piece that we ran through the Big Shot with the textured folder, and I'm just going to punch out some hearts. I need 4 white hearts for this project. I'm going to punch those out real quick. That's 3, 4. Okay, so we have 4 white hearts. So look how cute they look with those little dots on there. Isn't that adorable? Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to take my Stampin' Dimensionals. Now this is 2-sided foam, and it raises the image up from the project. So I'm going to take that cardstock that we folded in half. I'm going to clear this deck here. Okay. And I'm going to put one dimension on the back of that red heart, but I really want it to be lifted up pretty high, so I'm going to double it up. Okay. And I'm going to stick that right on there, you can see. And then I'm just going to take that other sticky part off. And I'm going to take it in my card, and I'm just going to put it right here on that edge there. Okay, so far so good. Now I'm going to take our Stampin' Up! Mini glue dots, and I'm going to use these for the rest of the hearts. It's just going to be easier for me to do that than to try to chase these little hearts around with some adhesive. So I really want the hearts to lay down nicely, so I'm going to use 3 glue dots per heart. They're pretty inexpensive, so you can use them pretty freely. Okay, so I just want to show you what that's going to look like there. So I have 3 glue dots on the back there, and I'm just going to start laying them across. Okay, now if you're really particular and you want everything lined up exactly, what you can do is you can go ahead and use a ruler, and then you can line them all up, and I would make sure that your card is squared up on the grid paper, and then you find the line, and then you could just butt them up all against there like that. I'm not really that particular about it. It's okay if they're not exactly perfect, but I will leave the ruler there just for demonstration purposes today. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of these hearts on the card, and I'll be back in a minute. Now, the technique that I'm going to be using today is called color blocking, and I'm going to be using the Stampin' Up! Basic black marker for the first portion of it. And the basic black marker can be purchased individually, or it also can be purchased as part of the neutral family. So I'm going to take the brush tip, and you can know what the brush tip is, and it has the thicker line there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just ink up a portion of the stamp where it says follow your heart, just like that with the marker. Okay, there we go. And I know some people, you know, they go ahead and they breathe on it after, you know, they do the marker thing. You know what, I've never found that I've had to do that, so we're just gonna bypass that, because otherwise then I just sound like Darth Vader on the video. Okay, so I'm gonna line that up there, and I'm just going to stamp it right here. Just down and up. Look how sweet that is. I'm going to bring this up to the camera so you can go ahead and see that. Isn't that adorable? Follow your heart. Okay, so now I want to stamp on the inside, but what I don't want to do is I don't want to get any of the ink that I just used on the inside of the card. So what I need to do is I need to get my Stampin' Scrub, and I need to spray it with my Stampin' Mist, and this is the wet side, that's the dry side, and I'm just going to give it a couple squirts. I'm going to clean this gently. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Real Red marker, so I'm just going to marker this up right here. Okay, I'm going to open my card, and on the inside I'm going to stamp "It knows the way." Okay, so how darling is that, right? Isn't that so cute? That is just adorable. Follow your heart, it knows the way. All right? Okay, so there you have it, a sweet little card with a sweet little message. I'm happy to answer any questions you have about any Stampin' Up! Products, so please let me know what questions you have. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. I'll see you again.